Hello everyone, thank you again for tuning into my channel. Today I'm going to be digging onto authenticity, narcissistic personality, and annulment. Well, as you can see guys, today I kind of like changed my background and um, fix my hair a little bit and fix my face a little bit. Some of my friends are asking me to speak in English, and forgive me, I'm not very good with that, but I'm gonna try my best. And please don't forget to click the notification bell so you won't miss any of my videos. Today I'm going to have tea while discussing about authenticity, narcissistic personality, and annulment. So please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, Iguana Marie. And thank you for all your love and support. I love you guys. So yeah. Today I correlated these three topics on my video as a way to as uh, as a way to give an insight of my personality, and then what makes narcissistic personality disorder attracted to authenticity, and to why personality is important as a ground for annulment. Now, disclaimer: the information provided are only based from the owner's life experiences, and all statements provided have nothing to do with anyone's reputation or any form personal. Okay, so please be advised that the only reason for this video is to help those who are suffering from narcissistic abuse and experiencing post-traumatic experiences like PTSD or post-traumatic stress disorder, and related stories of events may or may not be true. So keep in mind that the speaker is not an English proficient. See. So yeah, keep in mind that the speaker is not an English proficient and will not be liable in any way you misinterpret the words and statements or anything that's discussed in this video. So please, peace be with you all. All right, so let's start. Again, this is your Ka-Igma, and today I'm gonna be doing the authenticity. Why authenticity, narcissistic personality, and annulment? Diba? It's like it's too complicated. I don't know why, but yeah, I did correlate them today. Now, so the reason for this video is to help those who are having a hard time to be authentic. And I just need to get some soup. Ugh, it's hot. All right, so the reason for this video is to help those who are having a hard time to be authentic, and maybe, when you're not authentic to yourself, that means you are not very happy, right? So how to accept your flaws and how to improve your self-esteem, how to know yourself more and accept who you are. And your significance in this world is very, very important, right? That you should share what you have to others, whether it be spiritually, mentally, emotionally, or maybe even financially if you can. Why not, right? Why not? So sometimes not being able to understand who we are can take us to excruciating pain that no one could be able to understand. The significance of authenticity is very crucial, yet very eminent, especially to those who are seeking love and validation from others, right? Eminent, I mean important, right? Especially important to those yeah. So the significance of authenticity is very crucial, yet very important, especially to those who are seeking love and validation from others. So, why I chose authenticity as my next topic. So, authenticity is the quality of being authentic and being transparent and being honest or being who you are, right? I need some sip. Woo. Good. Good tea. So I chose this topic today because this is the only one thing that a narcissist person do not have. Authenticity. Yes. They can't find that. They can't. They just can't. So when people with NPD or people with narcissistic personality disorder meets the authentic person, they get challenged and feel powerless to display their deceitful way of interacting with people around them. And the lack of authenticity because they lack of authenticity because there is only one way they want to live their lives. So this is the grandiose sense of self that causes them to live in a very dramatic yet extremely delusional way. They pick and choose people to play with, right? And so they divide and connect. They use and abuse, and their life is full of manipulation and tactics to gain power and control from others. So they are called the master manipulator or master manipulators and con artist. They are the whale shark in the ocean. They take it all and they drain others in order to gain something from them, like money, fame, power, even the sense of self, and sometimes, even your own life. So, yeah, if you're not being careful with these people, you might lose your life, right? So, yeah, we should be knowledgeable. Now, what is authenticity? I already told you that. So authenticity is the quality of being authentic. And so you have to be transparent and you have to be honest to yourself and to others. And, it's good to know who you are, right? And I think that authenticity comes when you accept the true nature of who you are, that life is not perfect. And so are you. So are we. So we are not made to be perfect individuals anyway, but we do our best in everything so that whatever we put in this world or in our lives will eventually come back to us. And the universe has your back, right? I've read that. The universe has your back. That means it's all about living in certainty. Whatever. So it's about being in a place where regardless of what's happening around you, you can trust, right? You can trust the universe has your back. Yeah. The universe got you, man. Yeah. So that somewhere, out there, someone is in control. So have faith. All right, so the best way to be authentic is first you have to be honest. Being honest. Truth hurts, right? And sometimes we allow others to tell us what we are supposed to say or do. And the reality is you will never be happy if you allow others to tell you what you're supposed to do. And, that's being honest. You have to know what you want, right? You don't let people tell you what you want, right? Or you don't let other control your life, right? So, because at the end of the day, it's your life. Let me get a sip. All right, let me cite an example. Okay, so there's this one situation. What if, what if someone asks you, say, for example, you're married and somebody asks you, how much do you love your spouse, right? How much do you love your spouse? So how will you answer that question? All right, so your honesty may hurt others, but whatever you tell to people will be your own authenticity. So, say for example, you answered, "I love my spouse 101%," and you answered that question like that, but then in your heart, it's actually the opposite, then you're actually just fooling yourself, right? You were not honest to your answer. So, say for example, you say, you didn't say anything. You remain silent and you don't want to say it. You just want to keep it. Can be 100%, can be 5%, 75%, whatever. But then you just kept silent, and it's your choice, and you're not comfortable of telling people about it. So yeah, you can keep it to yourself. That's your choice, right? Now, third, if you answered, "I only love my spouse 85%, and you mean that in your heart, that is accepting the truth, right? If you mean that in your heart, and no one in this world will tell you that you answered wrong or right, right? That doesn't matter anymore. It's what really matters is that you chose to be honest to yourself, and what they think about you is no longer important, right? You just have to be honest to yourself. Well, sometimes, when they say it's better to not say anything at all, then if that's your choice, then just zip it, right? So yeah, so you don't have to explain yourself to anybody. It's a no, all right? Don't give your power. All right, so, yep, that's being authentic, guys. If you want to try to put makeup on your face, say, for example, you want to try, and you say, I don't really like makeup at all, just because you don't know how to do it, then you're just fooling yourself, right? This is not true. You like makeup. You just don't know how to put them. If you say, "I was never been kissed," and obviously you've been kissed a million times, then that's a shame, right? So, being yourself doesn't mean you should always do or say things that makes you happy. Remember that we have to try to also consider others' feelings as well. But, being yourself means that you have to be honest to yourself, even if it means hurting ourselves or sometimes even hurting others, right? So it takes a lot of courage to do that. And who cares? You're you. You're you. Iguana Marie. This is really good, guys. This is a tea. It's called Yoji. I can't remember. Yeah, but it's so good. It's so good. Now, today I'm gonna tell you something about my annulment. All right, so I had an assessment last April 2019 by PAI, or Psychological Association in the Philippines, located in Baguio City. And I did this for my annulment. And in the Philippines, there is no divorce. So the only way that you can do to be legally single is by means of annulment. I started my annulment November 2018, and still currently waiting for another court trial. And so, yeah, anyway, with regards to my assessment, based from the results of the clinical interview as well as the psychometric data, I manifest no indications of significant psychopathology. Yes. So this is very extensive. Extensive, is that right? Extensive. Anyway, my parents were interviewed, and they want to know about my childhood and everything like that. Let me just check. Extensive. Yeah, I think I said it right. It's affecting a large area. It's a lot of things. It's very extensive. So yeah, I had an exam and I was interviewed by a doctor. So this is one of the grounds for annulment: your personality as a person. They wanted to know if you are a healthy person mentally, and like in general, if you are healthy of, being able to be in a relationship, right? So, yeah, so they said that based from the result, my self-concept involves a generally stable and positive self-evaluation, and I am normally confident and optimistic person who approaches life with clear sense of purpose and distinct convictions. I see life and people in a very different way. It's beyond comprehension to why I am who I am, but I do believe that I am just a unique person, just like everyone else, right? You are unique, and I am me, and I am unique. I am just different, and I see life and people differently, and I am too optimistic and energetic, and sometimes it can also drain me, So at some point, I need some alone time to get back to myself. The result also said that I have a clear sense of purpose and distinct convictions. So these characteristics are valuable in allowing myself to be resilient and adaptive in the face of most stressors. I'm just so different. Sometimes, there came to a point wherein I just felt like I don't even like myself anymore. It's like, oh, what? This is crazy. I'm like, why am I like this? Right? Like, I just feel like I know, and I feel it in my heart that people around me are sometimes kind of like they get overwhelmed of who I am. And when I feel that, you feel the energy, you just want to give. You have so much to give. And then all of a sudden you're like, ooh, I just feel like something is, quite different. You just feel like not everybody, but some people who are unable to see beyond what I'm going through, because it's actually something that I could not even understand why I do what I do. And, but I was described to be reasonably self-satisfied with a well-articulated sense of who I am and what my goals are. And with that being said, I'm so thankful with my late grandparents I grew up with, who showed me so much love and affection when I was little. And that may be one reason why I have so much of that positivity, optimism, energy, love. So my interpersonal style is best characterized as involving strong needs for affiliation and positive regards from others. I don't want to be seen as a bad person, and that's just how I view life, because my grandparents showed me and they made me feel so much love and affection, and even my parents. I grew up a very, very simple little girl, and I'm just happy of what I have, and I don't ask for more. I'm just confident, I'm comfortable. I don't put makeup before, and now I do. With my video, I like my makeup today, and I love this. Whew. Anyway. Sorry. I don't need to do that, I'm just fooling myself today. See, that's being too much optimistic. I can't hide it. I just can't. It's my personality. It's my authenticity. Sorry. Now, so a strong needs for affiliation and positive regards from others. Now, this results in rather uninhibited social behavior that may be seen by others as attention-seeking and dramatic. It's not very, it's just dramatic. These needs for attention and affiliation can be so strong that the quality of my social interactions may be relatively unimportant as compared to the quantity. So, because I just feel like, I just want to give, and being so optimistic, I just feel like, don't worry, I can do it all for you, but it's not something like a negative, it's very, very, very positive that other people, they feel like, these needs for attention and affiliation can be so strong that, these behaviors, perhaps intended as friendly and sociable, might be viewed as somewhat overbearing, or overwhelming, by those around me. They feel overpowered, and some people that doesn't understand that kind of personality. Some people loves it, they just feel it, and they just love it. Some people doesn't like that. And sometimes, now that I know what my personality is, I kind of like, sometimes I go in a crowd and I just feel like, I'm so much optimistic. I'm so optimistic, and sometimes I kind of like try to hide that feeling of being so optimistic, so energetic. It kind of like, and then sometimes I'm just whatever. I'm just gonna let it out, And sometimes even if you try to hide it, you can't. You just can't. It's just me. I step into a room. You step into the room, and even if you don't want to say anything, you just feel like, oh my gosh, here I am, right? Oh my gosh, here I am, and I just can't hide it. It's just me, guys. It's just me. So because of my psychological exam, I'm able to know more about who I am and what I needed to do in order for me to change what I needed to change, if I can, right? But you know what? This is the truth. I want to use my strength as a way to encourage others. And that's why I'm doing this right now, Because of this exam, I'm able to understand my strength and weaknesses, and most importantly, I now know more about my personality and character as a person, and it's so good. It's so good. That is power. So this kind of power that we already have, it's within you. You can't hide it. It's the kind of power that no one else can take away, right? And you know it. You know it. And if you know it and you understand it, it's what else? There's nothing better more than that, right? You know who you are. You know you, right? You know you. That's power. By the way, I suggest those who are singles, before you get married, guys, try to do this psychological exam before you want to get married, right? So you have to know the person first, your partner, if you guys are compatible to each other. It's a big deal. I'm telling you, it's a big deal. So, well, anyway, if you're sure enough, go ahead. I don't care. You go, get married. So, based on the clinical and psychological study, well, actually, me and my ex are not compatible to be together. And, we were very young. I was 19. He was like 17 when I got pregnant. I know. It's young and what? Young and what? But he's happy now, with his new family, and I'm happy for him. And, just saying, if one is incapacitated and one is too capable, then it is not healthy for a relationship to begin with, right? I mean, there can be a lot of other cases, but a mutual relationship will not be satisfied, and one will take advantage from the other person, and that means that a healthy relationship is mutual. If you give and take, and although some relationship may work or may work out if both are opposite with no imbalances or anything like that, I mean, psychopathology. If you don't have psychopathology, then that's good, right? Because opposite attracts. But you are supposed to be both healthy psychologically. That's the best. That's the best. Okay, so if you want to know more about my annulment, I will tell you more about it on my next vlog. And if first of all, I can tell you how much it will cost you in the Philippines. It starts from, when I did mine, it starts from 250 to 350 and can get more depending on the court and everything like that. So, yeah. Yes. Anyway, yeah, I'm waiting. I'm still waiting for my annulment, guys. So I'm hoping it's going to be soon. So it's going to be over. And guys, I'm just so thankful. My nose, it's getting there. It's gonna bleed. All right, so yeah, I'm not very good at English, guys, but I do try my best because I really wanted everybody to listen to my blog, and I just do hope that you all are able to understand what I was saying, what I just said with regards to my blog today. And, I'm hoping that there will be more subscribers coming. And yeah, so please don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell button, and share or like. Comment good only, okay? All right. Thank you. Bye.